Hello and welcome to another video.
I'll take my glasses off so you... We have changed. No, we haven't.
No, RCTV, QVC. Read the number at the top. Right, you guessed it, another review.
Well, another unboxing.
Yeah, another
That'll
unboxing.
be followed by a review.
That'll be followed by a review. So, in the last video you would have seen us unbox Sena or Sena, we're not sure how it's said, 10C Pro. Well, in the same box, when Sena spoke to us, they sent us their new version, their 10C Evo. So we're going to do a bit of an unboxing of this and then take it from there, see what's in the box, and then in further videos we'll tell you how to fit it into a helmet, how we've got on with it, and then...
Once we've worked it out.
Well, it's not hard, is it?
I don't know.
No.
Anyway, let's get on. Let's get on.
And then do perhaps a comparison.
There's no plastic on that.
I know, I've just taken it off.
Okay,
it's
so
because Mark has got this massive sharp thing next to me, and every time he picks it up, there's this sly smile across his face.
Carry a knife.
Mark, you can read
Oh God, I'll
these
need...
bits here. Or do you want me to read
No,
them?
no, I can read them. I just need to put my gig lamps on. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So it's got Bluetooth V version 4.1.
Yeah.
Unibody design.
Yeah.
2160p UHD video.
Yeah. So that's... The other one was 1440, I think. So this is...
So I've got the worst one.
I wouldn't say that.
125 degrees wide view or field of view.
Yeah.
Lens rotation up to 30 degrees. Bluetooth intercom up to 1.6 kilometers.
Yeah.
A 4-way intercom. Smart audio mix.
Yeah.
Water resistant for use in inclement weather.
Okay.
Inclement weather if you're from England.
Well, and we are in that all the time in Cornwall.
Yeah. Advanced noise control.
Mm-hmm.
Music sharing.
Yeah.
Why do you want to share your music?
Well, you might have a opinion. You might have Cornish
don't
Stig
listen
on the back. And she might have
She doesn't want to listen to my music.
I know,
tell you.
I've heard some of his music when he pulls up. It's dreadful.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with...
Biffy Clyro.
Well, I'm not listening to the ABBA that you've got on. Built-in FM
How
radio...
dare you?
How dare you? Built-in FM radio tuner with a station scan and save function, a smartphone app. Ooh.
What was that?
That's like, ooh, isn't it? You know,
Yeah, I think it's good.
really.
Yeah.
And a firmware upgradable.
Brilliant. And it's all
What's
in one
firmware?
piece.
Is that like software?
Well, no, firmware is the software that runs the stuff. It's called firmware. It's just programs.
Okay.
You know, it's the basis
Doing
of
that.
what's
Gary
on
Walken.
there. So, shall we unbox it?
Please. That's what we're here for.
Now, first things first. Comes in a nice grey box. Oh, it doesn't quite smell as nice as the other one. It's like a GoPro.
You have got your clothes on, haven't you? You have, yeah.
Yeah,
Why are we dressed the same?
I don't know. It's just the style. I just roll with the style. You can just copy me. So I'm going to place that to one side.
Right, okay.
That's the magic.
Sniff the
Well,
box.
magic.
Sniff the
Oh,
box.
right.
Odd. It's just odd.
I don't know. A different smell. It's
a
not.
different unit.
It's not on par with GoPro smell or the 10C Pro that we did last week. However, right, you get a 90-degree micro micro USB cable with a normal USB. I think that's a 2 on the end to charge it. So that's good. You get. I quite like the fact they put this in there because I've been going through France and the battery's been running out on one of my old headsets. And when I'm sat there having dinner, I may as well be charging off something. That's really good.
Or somebody's car.
Yeah, they didn't like it.
I just smashed the window and plugged it in. It was all right until the police arrived.
Yeah, and then I just rode off.
Yeah.
Yeah, massive book, really thick book, presumably in lots of different languages. Thankfully, they put the English one on the top.
There you go.
Really
You don't need that. You don't need instructions, do you?
Right, and then there's this bag of gadgets.
We're going to go through all this again.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get a boom mic.
Yeah, so you get a boom mic.
That's not it, by the way. That's the mic that connects to the front of you. If you've got
Oh, full face helmet.
full face helmet.
Okay. Then you get some
Sticky bits.
some sticky bits to stick the stuff into your helmet. You get the
Spongy bits.
Yeah,
Like
they're They're covers, aren't they? They're like
the
the dead
microphone.
cats, aren't they? They're like the covers of the boom mics and stuff. Then you get some
We'll call them
soft
covers for the
spongy
boom
bits.
mic, shall we?
Yeah. Get some different size spacers for
Yep.
inside your helmet, which is really, really good. Oh, look at this. I love it!
You're not going to smell it first, you weirdo.
Oh, it smells getting better. Get some tiny... See, I like the fact that they've thought about a lot of things. So you've got really thick Velcro patches. You've got tiny little thin Velcro patches. So if you haven't got much of an indent in your helmet...
They're the sticky bits that go on your helmet.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
But they're
it's the
really
other side
thin,
of the
aren't they?
Velcro.
Yeah.
It's the other side of the Velcro.
And then you've got the covers for your speakers, ones for each side. And I thought they'd sent 4.
You've only got 2 speakers, mate.
Yeah, got some thinner spacers, which is really good. Then you've got the
Boom mic.
the boom mic, which is the thing that we'll be using for our helmet. It's quite long. I tell you what, that's quite thin, isn't it? And it's got little hooks on it as well.
That's good. So it hooks onto the spongy bit that clips
Yeah.
over it. Because on ours, because we use the Ghost and the Interphone Tours, we've actually put our Ghost camera mic in there, haven't we?
Yeah.
So with 2 wires to it.
And I found that the cover started to come off quite a bit.
mine's worn
with,
through.
with the hooks, that'd be quite good.
I tried a bit of sponge on it. You know, doubles as a screen wiper as
You
well.
should never use the sponge that you use in the shower.
Okay.
And then, like the 10C Evo, some really, really big, massive speakers. They're really quite heavy and bulky. And it's got, I don't know what they're, it's like 70 ohms, 30 megawatts.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'll hold it up there.
It
And
does say that.
people that are audiophiles will understand that. I don't. But I'm hoping that that's going to give a real quite nice, deep sound. And then you get a clamp. And when we were looking at the last one, the Evo, we were a little bit concerned that it was just going to come with the
Completely
clamp.
different, isn't it?
But the clamp is completely different. Oh, there's
There's
3
2.
clamps. So you get a clamp with a flat surface. You
Wow.
get a clamp with the jog dial on there so that you can move it around and place it into the way that you want it to go. So I'm guessing that one is for a helmet where it's just going to fit in one place. That's going to be where you want it angled, perhaps. And then, thankfully, it comes with the sticky pad with the mount on it. But we'd have to make sure that that was stuck on in the right place, wouldn't we? Because there's no movement of that clamp.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then you get one of these little plastic things, and presumably, I mean, that's presumably going to hold the wire that goes up
Yeah.
into it. So it
I
holds
will
it nice.
say that these are beveled.
Oh yeah, and 3M tape, and I've
Yeah.
never had a problem with 3M.
No, but I have had that sometimes the tape is quite thin, and if your helmet doesn't match your on the curve on your crash helmet doesn't match that, it's not very sticky. So you might have to buy some extra tape just to pad it out a bit.
just to fill the hole. Which, surprisingly, you get lots of different bits, but you don't get any extra.
But it's cheap enough
3M.
to buy, isn't it? If I've got loads.
Yeah, but these are quite expensive units,
Yeah.
aren't they? What are they talk?
Because that's what that bevel is definitely
£400?
not going to match everyone's crash helmet, is it?
No, but what other unit have you had where they've given you 3 separate mounting
None,
options?
I hear you
amazing.
say.
Right, so I've just pushed that over there. Look at that.
Look at
Should I
that.
take it out?
What lives in here?
That's really light. Feel that? Really surprised at that.
And there's a camera in there.
Yeah, so you've got, and I think this is, I mean, I've not used a Sena. This will be the first Sena that I've used. People rave about them. They've got a really good name. And I think they're known for this massive jog wheel, aren't they? For
I
you to
never
be
know
able
what
to do
people are
things.
doing, you know, whether that's screwing into the ear so they get a better sound.
Yeah.
Big screw on the other side. Just make sure the helmet stays on. Hang on, he's pressing a button.
Yeah, but you've got a button in there, you've got a jog dial, and I can feel that there's little bits,
Segments.
segments, yeah,
Sections.
as you're moving around. So there's really good good feedback, like there was on the other one.
Yeah.
So you know that you're actually going up or down, whatever that is, the volume. You've got a button on the top.
Which would be the on-off button.
Or it may be that that's the on and off. We haven't actually
Who
had a
knows?
look yet.
Because we're not going to look in the instructions, we're just
No.
going to do it.
Yeah, we're just going to do it. Yeah, and see how we get on.
And we'll be filming backwards.
And we've got the aerial there, or the antennae there. And then you've got a button on the back. And you've got the connection for the charging lead there on the side. Just down there. And then at the bottom, you've got a micro SD slot. And again...
What's that other one there?
A button.
No, there's a one there.
Oh yeah, and another USB at the top. So when we come to put them in the helmet, we can go through what they all do, which will be another like magical day.
A long day.
And then on the front, you've got a camera. So on the front, the camera is a 2160 ultra high definition video, as opposed to the QHD. Some people will know what that means. I think it just means that one is probably going to give a better quality video than the other, but we always use the same settings anyway.
Apparently we do.
Yeah. So, but there's a little. What I haven't, on the other one, it's the camera sticks out at the front, so it kind of sticks out there, and you actually turn the camera and you've got a cover for it, haven't you? This one, the camera's flush. You can see that the camera's in there flush, and there's a tiny little bit of plastic lever, let's say lever there, and that turns the camera. So that's how you can then turn the camera and get it into the orientation that you want when you've got it on your helmet.
There you go. They've thought about that, haven't they?
Well, the only thing that I'm a bit dubious about is not only is you're going to get it when you film in inclement weather, because this can be used in inclement weather.
Apparently. Inclement, if you're from over the pond.
Yeah. Water droplets and stuff will go on there, but what if that breaks? On the other one, I'm wondering whether, because it sticks out, whether you can get the replacement for it, or whether if this was to break with a stone chip or something, you would have to replace the whole unit. Don't know.
Because your head would come off if that breaks with a stone chip.
But the clamp, like we showed on the other one, I mean, that's going to be really flush to the helmet, really flush. I'm hoping you can see that, really flush to it. So it doesn't look as though you need to have this jog dial and stuff on it, because that's exactly the same. You know, just a flat connection that just pushes on. It doesn't push on as far as I would have thought, but I don't want to push it on and break anything. But thinking about that, I shall use my handy thing here. Hopefully you can see on this, yeah, look at this. On these guides, there's a little divot there. Can you see it? There's a little cutout there, just down there. And then on the side of the clamp, it goes down so far and there's a little bump.
So I'm supposed to clip into that.
I guess that little bump will just clip in there. So I don't want to do it yet because I
don't
want to be able to get it off. But I'm really quite impressed with the size of that, actually.
There you go. And you know what else has impressed me? You've not mentioned the packaging yet. How nice the box is.
Well, actually, look at that.
It's just a box, mate.
Yeah, it's not just a box. There's a lot of design and effort goes in by
If
a
they
lot
sent
of
it in a
people to
plastic
make
bag,
stuff
I'd be
like
happy.
Unbelievable. I don't think that size is much bigger, considering it's got a camera, all of the Bluetooth gubbins, all of the connectivity, radio, Bluetooth, than the ones that we use, to be honest, the interphones.
No.
But it'd be interesting. Go on. It'd be interesting to see what the quality of the video's like, and more importantly, as you guys all know when you watch videos, you can have the best video, but if the audio's not something like it, the video's just awful.
Which we get told all the time.
Well, I think our sound's getting better.
Yeah.
But this might take it to the next level when we're on the helmet.
The next level.
Yeah, because you can certainly tell when we're filming on a standalone camera as to when we're filming on our helmet camera. So, really quite impressed, and thanks Sena for sending it to us.
Very, very happy with that. Thank you.
Very nice of them. They wanted to send it to us so that we could review, see what we think about them. Yeah, really happy with that.
Excellent. Good.
And it's shining. Look at that.
Oh my
It's
word!
got
There you go.
some
Sold
shine
it.
there.
boxes and shiny. Matte black and a bag would have been fine, but
Well, I'm quite looking forward to this because now that we have kind of the new entry and the slightly older one, they're both really good. But we never, when we're riding, whether we're on tour together or whether we're doing reviews or whatever, we never talk to each other on Bluetooth, do we? Ever. He's listening to Biffy Clyro and I'm listening to ABBA or something, and we're all just really enjoying our ride. But what we're going to do is put these into the helmets, into my helmet and Mark's helmet, and then what we want to do is do some sort of comparison as to how they work. And then we want to get out on the road, see what they're like for the communication. So it'll be the first time while we've been on the bike that we've actually spoken.
I don't
to
have
each
to
other.
listen to heavy breathing while I'm riding along though. If you're not speaking, just switch it off.
Oh, well, I'm stopping doing this channel then. So it'll be interesting because there's a lot in this unit, isn't there? Not only is the music, because lots of people, unlike us, will buy this as a catch-all and do everything. So go on tour, take videos of their tour, speak to their mates, speak to whoever, answer phone calls and stuff. It remains to be seen whether this takes over from the interphones that we've got, because we spend all day on the bike when we're away, so we need something that's reliable. This is going to be reliable,
Of course it is.
but it's going to be interesting to see what the communication between both of us is like and the sound quality, as well as the ease to connect stuff, the quality of listening to the music, but also, more importantly for us, the quality of the video and the audio that gets put onto the video at the same time.
We shall see.
Quite
Anyway,
excited, aren't you?
yeah, apparently this is my excited face.
Wow. Wow. So thank you, Sena. Thank you for everybody watching. If you like it,
Thumbs
like
up.
the video even, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. All the links will be in the description. Have a look at all the specs, and next time or on a future video we'll be comparing them and showing you how they work and how we get on with them.
See ya.
Amazing.